Hey, look at me. I'm back in Ashfork, Arizona. Can't get enough of this place. I love the small town feel. But hey, a lot of things have changed since the last time I was here. You know, last time I was here, someone told me that we're going to be building a gas station. And there you can see it off to the right. And I believe it was only about 8 months ago, right? So there you go. You got a brand new gas station there. Next to each other. 2 gas stations next to each other. Good competition for the locals, I suppose. And take a look at this storage place right here. I've been trying to buy a storage shed, maybe about 2 or 3 of them, to put up in my land. I've tried contacting them, the sign that they had there on that site right there, but I didn't get a call back. And in all fairness, I've only called, no, not 3 times, maybe twice. I've called twice, but whatever. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they only supply the locals here in this little town. I don't know. Who knows? But I like this gas station. That gas station's up and running. And this place, last time I was here, last time 8 months ago, it was this full. Because it wasn't that full right there in their parking lot before. So a lot of things have changed. And look here on the left, this apartment building. Looks like an apartment building. But I wonder if that's new or they just updated it, remodeled it. I don't know. But looks like quite a few things are changing. Some people like it, some people don't. And I understand some people like things to stay the way they are, and that's why they move there, because of the way things are. And some other people like it because they like the growth and prosperity that goes on when new development comes about. So, because I have talked to some of the locals there, some of the shops in there, and you know, some people like it, some people don't. But like everything else, you know, you're not gonna make everybody happy. Some people are always gonna be upset, and either way, there's always gonna be someone happy, some upset. Well, what can you do? Just deal with it, or find another place to live until that gets developed, I guess. Hey, look off right here, off to the right. This is where they're putting in another gas station. Just like the last new one, and this one is supposed to cater to truckers. So, and straight ahead is this trading post where there's another gas station. What's going on? All these gas stations within half a mile of each other. Oh well. We'll see what happens there in the future. So here I am, going off into my land, as I often do. But normally I just come in here, get some pictures, get some aerial shots with my drone, just check things out. And growth has been happening here as well. You know what I think is the economy that is pushing people out towards the edges. Because out here where I live out here in the Phoenix area. And out here, the average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,500. And up, okay? That's a cheap rent out here. So it's getting pretty sad, because wages aren't going up that way, you know? Everything's gone up. So it's scary. It's scary out there, people. But here, this road, we're almost up at the land here. Look off to the right. Private road. Whoever put that sign, I like that, you know, and said, hey, don't come through here unless you're a landowner, because there's no way out. Basically, it's like a dead end. And they're probably the ones that scraped up this road, because this road was pretty smooth. I mean, not, you know, so smooth that I can drive 30 miles an hour, but pretty smooth. And right here at this post, this is the southeast post of my land. And someone put that sign up there, which I'm thinking is one of the landowners, probably the one that lives up this hill, which I like. Thank you for putting up there. If you're watching this video, thank you for putting that sign up there. That's good. So I assume that he's had a lot of people driving up here. I don't know why. Maybe just looking around, looking for land. I don't know, because I get a lot of letters from investors always asking me if I want to sell my land. And if you own land out here, don't sell it to these investors. They take the parcels and they cut them up into 1 acre lots, and they sell them off, and next thing you know, people can't even afford a 1 acre. So I don't know. I don't like that. But here off to the left, you can see where the owner that I was talking about that probably put those signs up. So I was hoping to see them. I didn't see any activity there, so I didn't want to just go up there. You know, I don't want to bother people and mess with their privacy. So I didn't bother them at all. I was hoping I could talk to them just about who they got to scrape the road, see if they could scrape up a road for me. As you notice here, I'm making a right. Right here is the southwest post of my land. So all that driving up that hill, all to the right side is my land, and going up here is my land. So this road right here must have been done many years ago, and it's pretty rough. So I would like someone to come in and scrape that and into the land, and maybe about, I don't know, about 100, no, maybe about 200 yards in, and then clear up about an acre of land. That's what I'd like to do. That way I can get people up there to deliver my storage sheds, maybe. And this is the northwest post of the land right here. So right here is where I make a right, and if I continue off to the right here, obviously straight up down ahead, it goes up a little bit and then it comes back down, and that's where the other post will be, the northeast post of the land. But like I said, I wasn't coming here to check out the land. I was just coming out here to camp. So I turned into the land and just looked for an area. Actually, where we decided to camp was my daughter's idea, because I said, where do you want to stop? You want to stop here? You want to stop? She's the one that kept saying, just keep going, just keep going. So okay, well, let me keep going. In fact, at one point, I think I kind of stopped here, and I said, where? Right or left? Right or left? And she said, left. Okay, let's make a left. So on this video, through the power of editing, you notice the video just got a little darker. That's because I already came and set up. Then we went out to get her something to eat because I forgot to bring food. And then we set up. This is what she picked. She says, right here, this is what I want to see in the morning. This looks beautiful. And I agree. It looked beautiful. I got her to do her marshmallows, her s'mores. Had to do it for my daughter. Look at that smile. Had to do it. After eating some s'mores, we went in, because it was cold. It's about 50 degrees at this time. And went in, played some card games, played different games. The dog in there, you know, our beautiful Frida and my beautiful daughter. So we went out to enjoy the sunset. This is probably at 50 or just below 50 degrees by this time, I believe. Just enjoy the beautiful sunset. We went back and played a few more games, and then we went to bed. This is the next morning. We're all packed up, ready to go. And I don't know what time it was, because I didn't keep track of time. I was assuming it was between 9 and 11, but I don't know. We enjoyed it. It was very windy during the day, but it was not windy at night. Now here, obviously, because of the wind, that's why I'm doing this narration, as I mentioned several times before. Obviously, I was showing how wonderful and quiet it was out here. Also, one thing I was mentioning about these juniper trees. Does anyone know what berries you can eat from what trees? Because I looked it up. It said most of them, they call them poisonous. They don't kill you. They do give you the runs. But they say some of them are edible. I just don't know which ones. So I was wondering if anyone knew anything about juniper trees, and if you can eat any of these berries, or are they all bad for human consumption? Let me know. I definitely like to know. And also, this is where I was pointing out, if someone can scrape up a road and maybe clear up about an acre, I'd definitely like to talk to you if that's something that you do out there. Okay? Get in touch with me. So, this is about where we finished our trip. And of course, we couldn't leave without getting my daughter a picture in front of the Route 66 sign. Hey, thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time back on Route 66 maybe, or somewhere in Arizona. Take care. Bye-bye.